Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the AA Word of the Day for October 7, 2024. And the word of the day is daily monitoring. And the quote is from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions of AA, page 88. Daily monitoring. The spiritual axiom referred to in 10th step, every time we were disturbed, no matter what the cause, there is something wrong with us. This also tells me that there are no exceptions to it. No matter how unreasonable others may seem, I am responsible for not reacting negatively. Regardless of what is happening around me, I will always have the prerogative and responsibility of choosing what happens within me. I am the creator of my own reality. When I take my daily inventory, I know that I must stop judging others. If I judge others, I am probably judging myself. Whoever is upsetting me the most is my best teacher. I have much to learn from him or her, and in my heart I should thank that person. Well, you can see the continual reference to a personal inventory, the steps, because they are so important to success in AA. And this is particularly important. For me, I put it up there with, as I said in one of the previous videos, the concept of the first drink gets you drunk, but we have no control. And I was lucky to see this, to see in a lot of people the inability to look at themselves. For many years I volunteered to work in a psych unit, and I don't think I had one patient that came up to me and said, "You know, Joe, I'm having a hard time controlling the way I think about things and being introspective." 100% of the people would say to me, "It's not my fault. I didn't do anything." But, for whatever the issue was, never once did I ever get anyone to come in and say that I'm the creator of my own reality and I've been mixing things up when I sit and reflect on myself. Personally, what I do, this is a personal inventory, daily personal inventory, is what they used to teach the little kids in Catholic school. An examination of conscience each night. You think over what you did during the day, and did you do anything wrong, and can you learn from that and change your behavior? Well, I started school when I was 5, and I used to think for like an hour and try to figure out what I did wrong. It was very difficult at 5 too, because you're really not at the age of reason. Some things are wrong. You're not to steal, but being late for school because you wanted to see if you could catch a frog, that was a difficult one for me. But as I grew older, and as I developed in Alcoholics Anonymous, I learned to make a daily list. I have a little notebook. You can fit it in your pocket by my bed, and I write down all the chances I didn't take to make the next best choice, and why I didn't, and what I was thinking at the time, and how I can do better the next time. And I also say a very famous psalm. It's a psalm of David, Psalm 51, a song of great repentance. David realized he committed a very great sin by sending Bathsheba, his husband, into battle just so that he could have her. And especially since the guy was such a good friend of his, I mean, it's wrong to kill anybody. And so I say that prayer, and the lines that particularly stand out to me is, sprinkle me with hyssop, Lord, and I will be made clean. Wash me, and I will be white as snow. I like those lines. And so I continue that to this day, every night, to look over what I've done. Because this isn't doing the whole step. This is like what you did today. It would be overwhelming if you did this, the full step every day of your life. You probably wouldn't be able to do anything else. And all of that, if it's a true confession, has been forgiven, and you're not to worry about it again. So that's what I do with this. Continue to take personal inventory. I happen to call it my examinational conference, and I do it every day that I can. If I don't have my book with me, if I'm traveling, I still do it. I just try to remember it, which I don't, and that's all right too. They didn't have little spiral-bound notebooks back in David's day. If you didn't have a scribe in the room and you had some thoughts, they were probably lost. So when I get a message on this tablet, I have the tablet hooked up by Bluetooth to my little boom box. I don't know if you can see it, there's not much there. But anyway, when a message comes in on that, it seems to make noise, and I try to avoid as much noise as I can when I make these videos, because I heard one where I had the TV going in the background and it was not good, and I apologized for that, and I try not to do it. So if you hear anything, I can't stop the traffic, I can't, and I try to get ahead of Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday is the lawn mowing days in this community, and they come up with those 6 feet wide lawn mowers, gas engines, and really make a ruckus. Now in my case, I have all electric. I have electric blower, electric trimmer, and electric mower. Very, very quiet. You don't hardly hear anything. I can get the whole job done with the one big battery for the mower. And they're all interchangeable. The batteries are all interchangeable. So I do a lot of programs ahead on for Monday and Tuesday, just to avoid that. I don't want to get 7 minutes into a video, and then have the guy pull up and bang stuff, and So that didn't have much to do with the reading, but it's some of the things. Since I have corporate headquarters here on the porch, I have to think of things like that. At some point, maybe, I don't have that many rooms. I have a kitchen, I have a little dining area, and I have a living room. The living room and the dining area don't have any walls or anything, so it's kind of open layout. And then I have a master bedroom with a master bath, and a guest bedroom with a guest bath. So that's the extent of my house, and finding a place where I can really do videos is tough. But yes, yesterday or the day before, I tried at the kitchen table facing the carport right near a window, and it looked pretty good. I watched the video myself, and maybe I'll try that more on a Monday and Tuesday. So have a safe and sober day. I will talk to you tomorrow the 8th.